What is trauma? Trauma is a response in our brain to a distressing event or series of events. This doesn't have to be a big catastrophic event that people naturally associate with trauma. It can be any situation that your brain perceives as threatening. As individuals, the majority of us will experience some form of trauma in our lifetime. And whilst we're sometimes able to overcome the impact of trauma, many of us will be impacted significantly and need support to recover. Trauma can be experienced as a singular incident, such as an accident, loss, or an assault. Complex trauma is a term used for trauma that's more gradual, repetitive, and interpersonally connected, such as domestic abuse. We're more likely to need support to overcome this type of trauma. Basically put, fear plus helplessness equals trauma. It doesn't have to be that you were in danger. It could be that you witnessed someone else being put in danger. It's an involuntary response. You do not choose it and can be seen as our brain's way of protecting us when we've had an emotional shock. It's sometimes known as the fight-flight response because our brain releases chemicals that can help us to fight what we think is threatening us or flee, run away from the threat. Sometimes our body goes into more of a freeze-flop mode. This is linked to an instinct to hide or even to play dead. While this can be useful in terms of our survival in those moments, it can lead to unwanted effects long term. For example, we might notice our fight, flight, freeze, flop response is activated in situations where we should feel safe. We might find it more difficult to regulate our emotions, find ourselves more easily wound up, stressed, or jumpy, or go the opposite way and find ourselves zoning out. We may have sleep problems, very distressing dreams, and sometimes intrusive memories whilst waking, which can be known as flashbacks. Recovery from trauma can be more complicated if there are multiple traumatic events, if people we trusted caused or played a part in our trauma, and if we didn't get support at the time. Trauma symptoms can impact our lives, stop us doing things we would like to do, cause difficulties in our relationships with others, and with the way we view ourselves. At Rotherham Rise, we understand the impact domestic abuse has on individuals, and we want to reduce barriers by making sure our service is appropriate and safe, and provide a secure foundation for service engagement and recovery.